All right, welcome everybody. Sorry for the little bit late for the session. We had a lot of activities on decks. Please, if you can hear me, type yes. If you can hear me, please type yes so that we can start immediately. Hello everyone, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes. Cynthia Decola, you're live. Can you hear me? Okay. So as we wait for others to join, today is a very wonderful session for us. We are going to be looking at many things, and we're going to be focusing more on how to market yourself as a virtual assistant. Very important live session. And this, we hope this to be a 1 hour session where each and every one of us will be given opportunity, very great opportunity for you to learn more, even with a practical experience from I myself speaking and having this live session with you. So please, if you can still hear me, please let me have your yes on the comment section as we proceed. Let me have your yes on the comment section as we proceed. Okay. Um, please, if you are live, please ensure to like this video. Ensure to like this video as we start. Okay. Now, understanding the VA market. Okay. There are things you are meant to understand now while working as a virtual assistant. If you understand yourself as a virtual assistant, then you understand your market. Your market. Where are you gonna be um, profiling yourself so that you can be able to get clients? That is, you're marketing yourself as a virtual assistant. That is, in the VA market, what are you looking out for, and what are your clients also looking out for in this virtual marketing environment? Okay. Now we'll be looking at popular niches. Okay. um and key challenges for each of these niches. Very important. Now, when we try to understand this our virtual market, you see there are two major categories of what client sees virtual assistant for, and I'm using two of these categories now to explain to us. Now, there was the category of virtual assistant whom they call Pinterest VA, or virtual assistant for Pinterest. Okay. Now we also have virtual assistant for social media. Okay. Now we also have virtual assistant for remote jobs environment. That is where you begin to get gigs. Okay. But then in terms of virtual assistant, we look out for social media virtual assistant and Pinterest virtual assistant. Now the job virtual assistant are people that are giving you tasks for you to different categories of tasks. You can see yourself working for different categories of people for different projects. Okay. That means you have started learning more of all the whole as or the whole aspect of being a virtual assistant. Okay. Now from practical experience, if you are working for Pinterest, there are categories of people they call Pinterest VAs. These are people that are looking out for pins. Pins are like posts. Okay. Twitter, we call it tweets. So for Pinterest we call it pin, PIN. Now there are persons that are on Pinterest looking out for um clients that are in need of people to schedule their posts in terms of their business, their other social media management, or whatever thing they will be looking out from you. Okay. Now we are going to also be looking at popular niches, social media admin support, email marketing, and content writing. Same with customer management. Okay. These are popular niches where you can specialize yourself as a virtual assistant. Okay, before we now start looking at categories of virtual assistants, categories which we have. Okay, then we now have industries, we have categories, we have niches, we have industry. Okay, now define your niche and ideal clients. Okay, importance of a niche: specialists get hired faster than generalists. I want to explain these two: specialists and generalists. Who are specialists in the virtual assistant environment and who are generalists? Now, specialist is a virtual assistant professional who specializes in a particular niche. Okay, in a particular niche, and then you are a professional in that very niche. Okay, now generalist is someone that can function as social media manager, email marketing manager, customer care manager, data entry, content writer. You can do all of this. So we have specialist and generalist. Now, if you want to market yourself and you have been able to identify your niche, it is very important you look out for being a generalist virtual assistant. Let me give you experience. Okay, now if you are a generally list as virtual assistant, that means you specialize in almost all virtual assistant job roles, and you are waiting for jobs. You have learned and you are waiting for job. Now it is very important because when you are arranging your profile, like just like me, when I'm arranging my profile, I'm highlighting all the services which I offer. Now when you come to my profile, you see that this one is can be able to do all of this. Mind you that your one paying client can request for different tasks, and many of them, they want to deal with a particular person and trust you. They don't want, after dealing with you, they also call another virtual assistant to deal with the person. So most of them, they have personal VAs that helps them achieve almost everything. So you marketing yourself, you're also presenting yourself to be a generalist virtual assistant. Okay, so how to identify your clients and who are your clients? Okay, now your clients can be business owners, coaches, people, startup business personnels, people that are looking out for your services. So these are your clients, and where do you get them? There are four major categories of places you can get jobs as virtual assistant. Number one is when you're working at social media on in terms of when you want to set up your social media, and then you are also looking out for clients through your social media profile. So that means if you're looking out for clients through social media, your social media pages must be highly professional. We'll get into that later. Okay, now if you're looking out for jobs on some of these other websites or job platforms like LinkedIn, Pinterest. Okay, now you also set up your profile so that if your client is looking at your profile, your client is able to understand that I'm dealing with a professional. So you have to also learn how to set up your what's it called, your profile across different of this platform. Then other ones are Upwork, Fiverr, and then freelance, people per hour. There are many of them. Craigslist, in fact, there are many of them. So in any of these categories or in any of these areas where you see yourself, so we advise you to set up your profile professionally. We have dropped video on social media management on how you can be able to set up your social media profile so that you can be able to function well. You function well when a client sees your page, you are marketing yourself. So all the skills you think you have acquired as a virtual assistant, you let me there, you list it there professionally. We're going to also give you guides on that. So once you list them professionally, any clients that visits any of these platforms, both JobWorks platforms, social media platforms, and all the places that we're going to be listing them very soon. Okay, all their websites and where you can and how you can be able to access them. So you are expected to set up your profile when you are searching for gigs, when you are searching for your clients. It's very important. So now we look how to build your personal brand. Okay, value proposition, professional online presence, optimize your LinkedIn with keywords on every. So now we are looking at you building your brand. What is brand? Brand is unique identity for any establishment. What are you known for? So if you want to build a brand, brand shows that you have platforms across different of these job platforms. You're on LinkedIn looking out for job. You are on social media looking out for jobs. You are on Pinterest looking out for jobs. You are on maybe Upwork, Fiverr, or Craigslist, People Per Hour, many of them. So you are at this place looking out for jobs. And what makes you a brand is that what you have for your Pinterest will always be the same with what you have for your Upwork, for your LinkedIn, and you optimize them. You optimize them using your regular keywords. Just like I myself on my YouTube, okay, on the Google search, if you search for Digitex Solutions Company, you're gonna see both our LinkedIn, our Facebook, everything will just come out automatically. Maybe as you're watching this video, you try that. You try search for Digitex Solutions Company. Now it is just there, though there are many of them, but once you identify me, you know me, our company with our logo. Okay, it will always be there. So now you make all these platforms to look unique. That is branding, so that whenever your client is searching out for you, they can say that this is you and this is your company or what you're representing in terms of brand. So very important. And then there are something like you keep a catchy keyword. For example, I help busy entrepreneurs organize their workflows and save 10 plus hours in a week. Now you are saving them 10 plus hours in a week working for them as virtual assistants. Are you getting it now? So they want to see what you can do, your descriptions and your services is very important. So the fourthly, we are looking at marketing strategies for virtual assistants. Marketing strategies for virtual assistants. Now please listen very careful, okay? I've talked about social media marketing, okay? When you use your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and many of them, you are showcasing your expertise, you are showcasing your skills. If someone comes there, someone can help you to say, oh, this is the niche which you represent, and these are the services you offer. So I want to patronize you. So you can do that using social media presence, by number one, post regularly. You update your post. By now, if you are learning, so you start creating or you start looking out for what should be your brand name or what are you representing, so that as we are having our class on a daily, both our video section and our live sessions like this, any point which we drop and we see it as an assignment, so you go and activate that. So we are looking out for dropping post regularly. So I think one of the things we're going to do now as an assignment is we are going to create every social media handle as with a new name. If you don't have a brand name, or if you don't have, because we want us to take this life and practicalize it. Today someone dropped a mail of invitation. She was invited for virtual assistant role, and she was asking for she was asking for what are the possible interview questions I'm gonna be expecting from this. So you see that someone already has started getting jobs. This is not from our past training, this is from our recent trainings. Someone is already getting jobs, and that was on 6th of December 2024. That mail came to me, so I had to share it to the group because it's a testimony. So many of us, if you start setting up this profile now, so you set up your LinkedIn, set up your Facebook, set up your Instagram. Okay, just set up this particular three: your LinkedIn, your Facebook, and your Instagram. Get ready to start attracting clients. That's the first assignment. We must have our social media platforms ready. Okay, that's number one. So now, what are the things we are expected to do again? We can be able to join groups, look out for where we can be able to get our clients. But then within the training, we are going to be dropping clients updates, okay? As the training goes on, we have further plans for this particular program. So your joining groups may not count, but this our program counts a lot. So we are looking out for people that are very serious, people that are really serious, for us to take them to the next level. Okay, now we're looking out for freelancing platforms. We have mentioned, for example, everything that we are seeing here is example, so you can research for more. okay, and then you get them. Now Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, People Per Hour, many of them. Now once you want to create this platform, that's what they call niche specific keywords. Okay, now before you start creating these particular platforms, now you research for what are the keywords related to your niche. So if you are a social media manager, now people are looking out for your gigs through those keywords. If someone comes on Upwork and types for social media manager, social media manager on Upwork, for instance, why you are going to come out is because your meta title, your meta description is working same with your keywords, which you'll be asked to select if you want to create these platforms. Okay, so let's take note of that. Researching keywords so that they can be used while you create these platforms. That will help your SEO and ranking amongst these freelancing platforms. Very important. So we have some kind of networking. Say connect with potential clients via virtual events or online communities. Many of us, we don't research. Sometimes there are some virtual webinars, free webinars in US, in Canada, and in most of these foreign countries that pays. Same with Australia. So some of these persons, they have virtual webinars about business, business related topics, and some topics that reflect to your niche. So it is very important you join some of these online programs, though you are looking out for them as virtual assistants, and they are also there as business owners, people that want to learn and take their business to the next level. So there are sometimes opportunities for them to speak up, tell their names, and even share their contacts. So you being smart, just like me, I'll get any of their contacts and I'll reach out to them personally, because from that webinar you can network and get clients, because you know what your client needs, and you're also going to be able to get which you want from your clients. So it's very important we attend online webinars and all of that within and even outside the country. It's very important. From there you can get your clients, and you start working. So please, if you think this video is making sense, please can I have your yes on the comment section before we continue? Okay, so can I have your yes if I'm making sense with you, and if you're live with us and you have been learning, please can I have your yes as we proceed? Now the next one we are looking at is email outreach. Okay, email outreach. Now getting your clients can also be through email outreach, and the first thing you do when you are trying to send out mails is you are looking out for, number one, you're looking out for their mails. Where can I get these people's email? Now there's a very good secret on how to get people's LinkedIn email, Facebook email, WhatsApp, Instagram email, TikTok. Like, you can get people's emails from social media platforms, even Twitter, just by using a very wonderful tool which we'll be introducing at the end of our program. How can you get this wonderful email, like your targeted clients? Did you know that if you are looking out for clients and you're looking out for the emails of a particular client which you want, there's a way you use your search keywords or your search query and you get your clients immediately? Okay, so because of you get their emails and you write to them, they will get back to you. Okay, it's very important. Now we are looking out of now when writing those emails, as a particular point here, now when writing those emails, we are looking out for what are the points, what are these people looking out to hear, because we want to market yourself. I want us to start growing before we get into the masterclass. You understand? So now before we move forward with our program, now what are my clients, what do they want to hear? Like the way I do my own, like I look out for the value which I offer, because the value which I offer is what they are paying for, and they want to hear something that will make them patronize you. You understand? So you research on the keywords before you even start creating your content. What are the things your clients are requesting to hear? Now with what they are requesting to hear, you write your emails, or you can create a better graphics if you can be able to design email templates. Sometimes we will start selling most of some of these tools, email templates and email marketing tools and all of that, so you can be able to reach your clients easily. We are progressing to that very soon. So pricing and positioning yourself for high paying clients. So what am I expecting in terms of pricing? Me working as a virtual assistant, what should be my pricing? Okay. Network is terrible. Please, if you can hear me, say yes, please. If you can hear me, can you please type yes? I'm seeing network is terrible here, and I don't like that statement. If you can hear me, please say yes, okay? Okay, more of yes, more of yes. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with our live session, okay? So now, so pricing and what? Yes, I can hear you. Okay, yes, okay. Pricing and positioning yourself for high paying clients. Okay, we have talked about positioning yourself, and where can you position yourself? Okay, now set realistic rates based on your rate of skills, niche and market demand. Now, because of there are many virtual assistants in amongst these platforms and many others that we will share. Now people are there, some persons that have understood the digital market and everything about this system. They're also there with you, so they want all of us, and every other persons are marketing themselves, so it's highly competitive. So now I want to give you tips, okay? Now, first of all, is for any services that you want to render across these platforms, there is a particular price rate for it. And if your price for a particular service which you offer is high, mind you that many clients will not get in touch with you. They will not even ask for those services even before you start responding, and then proving yourself right with what you can do. So, but then when you make your pricing okay and comfortable with your clients, okay, by researching the trending price rate for that service. All these platforms, they have price rates, okay, depending on your also your professional, okay, and how and your trust. Because if you are a newbie in these platforms, you are expected to at least start not with money. Don't start or dragging your clients out because of you want to charge them or something like that. So build your client base, and then from your client base you can even start billing them more. But when you are starting as a virtual assistant, it is advisable you do what? You use a better rate, or better, you research on the current price rate for that service amongst these platforms. Very important. So we are looking at um highlight your ROI, return of investment. For instance, you emphasize on how fast you can be able to deliver, and give your clients the return which they want from paying you for those gigs, for paying you for working for them. Working for them, they are paying you. So what is the service they are getting, and at like how close am I gonna get this? So you should be able to emphasize on your service how it saves time and boosts productivity. Not just that your price is low, but you also deliver and deliver on time. So upsell services, create premium package with an additional value. Most times it's very important that you you create what you create your premium packages, like you highlight your prices, okay? So that shows your results, that shows what your client is even expecting from you. If you tell them that if you work for them in 1 week they are getting this result, what is the price for that 1 week? If you work for me for 2 weeks and you're getting result, what is the price for the 2 weeks? Very important. So we are looking at this as our package, that makes you more professional and more branded than a client comes and you just tell the client price without even of giving out the benefits of what you are giving to the clients, and the pricing for each benefit. Every virtual assistant is supposed to have a pricing list. We would have said go and create a pricing list for yourself, but that is not now. We will still drop our day 3 video very soon, before tomorrow morning. Okay, we drop it latest before tomorrow morning goes off, maybe by 10-11. We'll drop day 3 video, so you go and watch that and also learn more. So please, if you have not liked this video and you are live with us, please like this video and make sure you share to other persons that that you must have invited and they are not live here with us. So share with them when we drop links in the group for them to watch this wonderful section. So please, it now says we have conclusion. Before we have our questions based on what we have learned from this live session, we ask our questions. So it is very important we define our niche and our ideal clients. Who are the kind of people you want to work for, and for which niche are you working for them? Either niche is category. So when we say niche, we mean category. Okay, like email marketing manager, social media manager, content writer, data managing, data customer care manager, and many of them. Okay, so we look at all these, including data entry manager. So you are profiling yourself and your clients. Who are your clients? You need to identify your clients, so that once you are creating your content and all of this, you'll be able to know that yes, truly, that I know the people, I know my audience, and this is my audience. Okay, very important. So now build your presence online, build your online presence, your professional, in fact, your professional online presence. We have mentioned categories of where you can start profiling ourselves, profiling yourself as a virtual assistant. We have the social media environment, the networking jobs environment, and the job platforms. Okay, the freelancers jobs platforms. These are places we can get our clients, and many more we will share. Then before we get into when we post job links, okay, so most times we have job links that we drop amongst our different platforms. So if you are privileged to have it, once you click on that job link, you apply for any job that is available at that very period of time. And then what it takes to get a job where you apply for that job, we'll discuss later. What it takes for you, like when you apply for a job, what does it take that the client calls you back? We will discuss that later. Okay, very important. So now we have learned multiple strategies to get jobs, like social media. We have said that. Okay, um now your actionable steps are also important. How can your client get started with you? Your contact details, your how to get in touch with you is very important. That is how they can get in touch with you and communicate with you, and also have business deals with you. So these are very wonderful sections, and I believe you must have learned some other things, one or two things within these night sections. And if you're ready to learn more, please, I want to have your comments. If you have learned so much from this wonderful session, I want to have your comment first of all, that I have learned a lot from this lesson. I want to see that comment during this live. So if you have learned a lot, and you believe that you're going to learn more, please, I want to have your comments. I have learned a lot from this live session. Please, can I have that comment? I have learned a lot. If you are live with us and you have learned, I want to have your comments. The first person, I want to have you. I have learned a lot. Thank you. David Drama, I've learned a lot from this session. Please, if you have learned a lot from this section, I want to see that comment. I want to see that comment. Okay. Let's see people that were taken to the next level. I've learned a lot from this session. I've learned. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. I can see more of that comment. God bless you. So please, we are expected to have learned one or two from this live session, and this is more of little bit practical, but we take everything practical when the time comes. Okay, this is just face live section where we discuss things, and then we are opportune to ask questions. Then other ones are the ones that we upload in terms of slide and in terms of video skills. Okay, I believe that combination of all these sections will give us what we need, and we start getting clients for us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So please, if you have questions before we wrap it up, before we close up for the night, if you have question, please, can I have your question in the comment section, please? If you have questions, please. Questions are what you are expecting the more. Questions and your expectations. Very important. Questions and your expectations. If you have questions. So please, questions. I myself, I'm a very busy person, and I'm always with one or two. I just had to bring out time, at least 30 minutes for this life, so that I give out the value which I have prepared for us to take at home with. And I believe many of us have already typed. I have learned a lot from this session. So God bless you all. I hope to see you guys later.